In this fourth and final video in our series for the version 6.0 new features, we're going to be discussing email and email administration options that have been added to WorkPool. And the first one is the option to enable and disable IMAP partial fetch. We've added in a search inboxes function and to be able to download all attachments. So let's see this in WorkPool. First thing you'll notice when you go into WorkPool email is the total new look and feel that we've given it. But it's not just the look and feel that we've changed. We've added a couple of really nice features. First one is if you have an email with multiple attachments on it, instead of having to download them one by one, we've added a new button which allows you to download all attachments at once as a zip file. The next function that we've added is a search inbox function. This is not to be confused with the old search that is still there. This search is purely for what is sitting in this inbox, and it has been added to the WorkPool and the general inboxes. And this is for those clients who have a lot of emails in their mailbox and they want to filter it out. Perhaps they know what folder it's allocated to, or which date it was sent. Maybe they remember something in the subject line or who the email was from. Regardless of what part of it they recall, they can type in a keyword and search, and it will filter only messages that contain that keyword. Another really nice feature that we've added is in the personal email administration section, you'll notice that we've added the ability to auto-save your emails on your Composer screen. The user has the option whether or not to switch this on for themselves and what the period between auto-saving email messages will be. Moving along to our administration section, you'll notice that we have a new menu item. Now this is because we decided to give a lot more options for the administrator to manage how the server handles email downloading. So the new items that have been added, the first one, how many mailboxes can be downloaded simultaneously. This refers to the amount of concurrent email downloads that should take place. We have set the default to 2, but your administrator can change this as required. The next option, how often should mailboxes be checked for new emails? This is the time for the threads to cycle mailboxes. So in other words, it will download again in 2 minutes. And the default is set to 2 minutes on that one. Next one, maximum time spent downloading emails from one mailbox before proceeding to the next mailbox on the list. Now that's the amount of time allowed to process a mailbox before stopping to proceed with other mailboxes. And this one has been set as a default to 4 minutes. Maximum time to wait for a response from the mail server if no activity is detected on the connection. So this is the amount of time allowed for a connection to be made to the mail server and the amount of time for closing a connection if no packets are received on that connection. And this one we've set the default to be 30 seconds. The fifth additional option that we've added is to clear the local server cache of emails downloaded when the server gets restarted. Now this is to prevent the email downloader from clearing the email cache directory, thereby keeping a copy of the email messages. The default is set to false, and we do give a warning that should you disable this, it could cause a strain on your resources. Then we have the option that used to be in the download settings, in the manage download settings, which we have moved into the server settings now. And finally at the bottom, we have enable partial fetch strategy on all IMAP mailboxes. So what exactly does that mean? Well, some clients reported that their email messages don't download, and this is a direct result of the email messages being too large. It only affects users of IMAP protocol. After investigation, we found that these email messages were being streamed in parts to the recipient, and this behavior comes with its own overhead and delays the email downloading significantly. We ran some internal tests and can confirm that a 20 megabyte email message takes approximately 30 minutes to download while partial fetch is enabled, whereas disabling partial fetch resulted in the email being downloaded in 2 minutes, which is a significant improvement. Those are the main changes that we've made to the email. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day.